Phoenix Police Chief Ruben Ortega has died at the age of 86. Ortega led the department from 1980 to 1991, ushering in a new wave of technology, including 911 service and fingerprint identification. He was also the first Hispanic police chief in the city's history. I sat down with some of his family members today. How does someone go from working in the fields alongside his family to leading one of the largest police departments in the country?
You know, our family is very humble, and he had no problem, hanging out with the cousins and the aunts and the uncles, and yet take a call from, one of our presidents, either Bush or Clinton, and just was the same person.
Ruben Ortega was born in Glendale, the son of farm-working parents, rising before sunrise to work the fields before and after school. But then in 1960, at the age of just 21, he joined the Phoenix Police Department, determined to provide a better life for his family, refusing to be limited by what others thought.
He led the pathway that anything was possible with hard work. And just the constant pursuit of whatever you dream for. I remember as a kid, they had National Geographic magazines on the bookshelf, and we used to read them. And I used to dream about the world, and I'm an avid traveler. He kind of opened my eyes to that there's a big possibility out there in the world, and don't be afraid to pursue that.
Ortega quickly rose through the ranks, from street cop to becoming the first Hispanic to ever lead the department.
Under the decade of leadership that the Phoenix Police Department had from Ruben Ortega, he put the Phoenix Police Department on a national stage because of the programs that he implemented, because of his relationship and his partnership with our community, the fact that he understood you cannot police a community that doesn't trust the police department. And he worked very hard to move the Phoenix Police Department forward.
Those who knew him say he was guided by two things: his word and integrity.
Seeing how he led with conviction, with a very strong moral compass, a very absolute sense of right and wrong, and not being afraid to pursue that, and still be rewarded and successful for that. I think that definitely inspired all of us in the family to say, okay, follow your dreams and pursue it with integrity and conviction, and the good will follow.
During his 11 years as chief, which in police years is an eternity, he championed community policing, starting programs that are still in place today, including Silent Witness, DARE, the drug intervention program in our schools, and Block Watch.
He was way ahead of his time. When you look back on it now, there's interviews he did or speeches he gave. He gave a speech to President Clinton that was addressing drug issues and violent issues that could be presented today when you listen to it. It's the same issues that we're dealing with. He was way ahead of his time.
What an inspiring legacy, and what a great piece, especially for people who may not be familiar with his legacy.
Imagine what his life could have been.
Yes.
Had he remained working in the fields. He could have grown up that way. And instead, at just 21, with a new baby and a wife, he said, I've got to do something else with my life. I just wanted to read this. I just got this from his daughter. Visitation is Tuesday, June 23rd. And then the funeral is the next morning on June 24th at St. Thomas More Church in Glendale,
okay,
where he grew up.
Okay, all right. Well, our condolences to the family, but they've got a really
I think he leaves a really
strong
great legacy.
Yeah, they do.